Hey guys, this is Emmy from underdogchance.com, and in today's video I have 4 qualified bets based on my MLB betting model, and I also took 2 bets, although I made already 40 units this season. But I think we have 2 good bets with also good reasons why they are good. Okay. But before we start, I want to say a couple of words. In last couple of days, we had some problems with scraping the data into the spreadsheets. We use one side, then we scrape the data into the spreadsheet, and there is some problem. I think it is a problem from Google spreadsheet, because I also have other betting models and other spreadsheets that I'm working currently, for example, college football, and there is also some problem with scraping the data. I think this will be solved in this is usually maybe happen a couple of days, but how you can solve this? Okay, you can always refresh the spreadsheets. This is the first step. The second step, I usually delete the cell where we have import HTML function, and then I simply undo or refresh it. The second solution is that you change the last number in that function. We usually have zero. You can change it to one, and then maybe go back to zero, and the stats will be visible. Okay, so I need to refresh those couple of functions, and then it usually works. Okay, because sports betting is problem solving task. Okay, and I believe that if you bet on sports, and if you don't love problem solving, you will struggle in the future, because things are changing. AI is coming. Spreadsheets are changing because the software is updating. The stats are updating. Sites are different. Things will change in the future, and sports betting is nothing else than problem solving. Okay, every day we need to solve some problems, and this is finding expected value. In the future things will change, right? And we need to love problem solving. A lot of people just want to follow. A lot of people just wait for others that they will do something for them, and I believe that the whole society changed in last 20, 30 years, and I'm not sure if we are going into the right direction, because what I believe, and this is of course not absolute true, I will just give you my opinion. I believe that every man needs problem solving. Okay, every man needs to solve some problems, because in the past we were hunters, we were soldiers, we were protecting families, we were fighting with other tribes. We woke up in the morning, and we were hunting, we were going for the bears, for the lions, and we were always protecting or solving some problems, how to survive, how to build a house. Man needs this. And if you look at this modern society, men are lazy. They are just waiting for others. They are just following. They don't want to do anything. They always wait for others, so others will do something for them. And I think this is not going into the right direction. Not only this, I see that what I could say 20 years ago, or when I was, I don't know, 15, 20 years old, what I could say back then, you cannot say anymore, because men are all like, they're all offended for everything. They are just followers. They wait for others. They think that others will do everything for them. They're crying for every word. And this is not in male or man's energy. A man needs problem solving, and sports betting is problem solving. If you don't love problem solving, you will not love sports betting. you know as I said, most people are waiting whole day so that others will do work for them. Imagine that you live in a tribe, I don't know how many years ago, and then you have three guys who were hunting, and then you have three guys sitting at home waiting for them if they will give them some food. Do you think that these guys would have some woman? No. And right now, this society is going into these directions: followers, waiting for others, lazy. But sports betting is problem solving, and I think that sports betting, if you're passionate about sports betting, this can fulfill your life. And this is something I was thinking of for last week. Why I love sports betting? Because it is problem solving. We always have some problems, okay? Sometimes spreadsheets won't work. Sometimes the betting model will not show good results. Sometimes we will need to change formulas. Sometimes maybe new sports will come. Okay, right now we have traditional sports, baseball, basketball, NFL. In next 10 years, maybe this will be virtual sports, esports. I don't know. Maybe we'll have another COVID, and we will be locked down for 5 years. Then we will, I don't know, bet on some video games, esports, and we will need to solve a new problems, right? And people who don't love problem solving, they will just wait for others, right? And those are followers. And I think this is not healthy for men, because I believe, this is what I believe. Okay, of course, this is just something that I was thinking for the last week. I think every man needs problem solving. Okay, every man needs to protect family, every man needs to fight for something, and every man needs to solve problems. Okay, if you are just waiting for someone else who will give you some pieces, imagine that we live in caves, and let's, if we turn caves into sports betting, you have 3 5 guys who are hunting, who are bringing the food, and then you have 5 guys sitting at home waiting if they will give them food. Do you think that these guys will have full life? Do you think that these guys will have a woman back then, right? So the modern society, I think it became too soft for males, because we have so many opportunities, and we have, everything is for free, so we are just taking, and in the long run, I don't know if this will work. And that's why we also have so many mental problems within the society. And what I want to say right now is that if you are passionate about sports betting, and as I said, many people are not passionate about sports betting. If you're passionate a little bit about sports betting, it is much better that you learn concepts, and then the beauty of problem solving. This can fulfill your life. Okay, this is why I love sports betting, because I was thinking about this, because it is always about problem solving. I'm not panicking. Okay, maybe in next 5 years everything will change, but I know that I'm that male that hunts, and I will try to solve problems, right? But if you're in a cave, and if you follow pigs, and if you wait if someone will give you the food, hey, what, hey, and then I came from the hunting, and I don't have anything, so you don't have anything, right? So I think every man needs problem solving. Every man needs to be a soldier, needs to fight, needs to go hunting, needs to protect family, and I think this can fulfill our life. Okay, so those are a couple of thoughts that I had in last couple of days. It was a combination of many things, because sometimes spreadsheets are not working that well, and some new things are coming, and my first question is always how to solve this problem, right? I'm not what no, what I will do now, I the first question is, okay, what should I do now? How can I solve this problem? And then I sit down and focus. And I think that every man needs this. Okay, I think you can, if you're a man, you cannot have a full life. You cannot enjoy full life if you don't fight, if you don't solve problems, if you don't protect, if you don't care for weaker people, or weaker, either this is a dog, kids, wife, something. We as men, we need to do something, and problem solving is something like that. Okay, and I think that the society which creates followers, they are killing men. This is my opinion. Okay, of course we have different opinions, but being a follower, waiting for others and watching what others do, this is killing our society. And sports betting can be a great hobby as well. It can be a great hobby, so you can make money, you can solve problems, and this can fulfill your life. Okay, so I'm talking positive about sports betting, because this is why men love this, because it is problem solving, and it can fulfill your life as well. Okay, and I was thinking why I love sports betting, although I don't need to bet. And I was thinking about why I love this, why I am bothering with spreadsheets, what I'm bothering with, because I simply love it. Okay, we always have new problems. Okay, and the next year we will have new problems. maybe I don't know. I don't even know what kind of problems we will have in next year, in 3 years. But I know that I will not wait for others. I will just take the actions. I will buy books, seminars. I will watch it and how I can solve these problems. And I think a man should always solve some problems no matter what we do. The worst thing is that we just watch games, that we just watch how other people play. I think this is not healthy for our society. Okay. uh okay, that this is something I think. Of course, I'm not saying that I'm completely right. You can of course disagree with this, but this is just my opinion. This is how I see currently, how I see the things and the world. Maybe I will change this opinion in next month as well. This is completely possible. But right now, in this moment, I think that every man needs problem solving. Okay, you cannot have a full life. You cannot fulfill your life if you don't solve any problems. Okay, man needs this. Okay, and this is why society is becoming so soft, because we are waiting for others. We are soft, we are followers, we are, everything is so easy. You can go to Pornhub, you can watch porn. You don't need to, you don't even need to fight for girls, everything is there. You just need to have internet. You don't need to even go to dates anymore. Everything, the pleasure is there. You can watch sports, you can play video games, you can do anything without any effort. I think this is not good for men. And if you follow pics, if you follow people on social media all the time without action, you're in a female energy, and this is not good. I believe that this is not good. I believe that this cannot fulfill our life. That's why we have so many negative people. That's why we have so many angry people. That's why we have so many people, I don't know, who are depressed, because we don't fight, we don't solve problems. And sports betting is great way to solve problems every single month, every single year. Okay, don't try to be a follower, try to learn and how to solve problems. Okay, and if you don't like to solve sports betting problems, there is thousands of other ways to solve problems. Maybe, I don't know, take care of the dogs or whatever. There's a man needs to solve problems. Okay, and this is something I was thinking about. And I think I need to have a little bit more problems right now in my life, because maybe I'm also getting a little bit too soft. I do betting and everything is fine. I live in a great country. I have comfortable life, and we need to have some problems. We need to solve. We need to fight. Okay, so that's it. Let's go to baseball games. As I said, four qualified bets. So the first game, Miami, Washington, those are my projected odds, close to 50-50. I didn't even check the latest odds. Angels, Oakland, based on my projections, Angels will have better chance to win this game. But based on bookmakers' odds, this is not qualified. Tampa Bay Rays, Cleveland, this is first close to be a qualified bet. And as you know, if you watch my videos, I'm a little bit more selective, and I didn't make any bet after, since I made 40 units. And and if I make a bet, I would look for a little bit bigger number. This is adjusted Kelly criterion, but you have also a nice bet with first five innings. So Tampa Bay Rays, I think value is both in money line and first five inning. But this is something I didn't take because I have a little bit bigger value with some other game. Chicago Cubs, Cincinnati, not enough value. Detroit White Sox, also not enough value. Then we have Boston, Kansas City. Those are projected odds for both games. I didn't check the latest lines. When I was making projections, there were no odds, and maybe they will change the pitcher or the lineup, so I didn't check it. Pittsburgh, St. Louis, Minnesota, Texas, I automatically skip these games. This is Philadelphia, Milwaukee. I give better chance to Philadelphia. And then we come to the, let's say, biggest value bet today, and I'm taking Toronto full game for 1.5 units, and I'm taking Toronto in first five innings for 2 units. Okay, why? Because my betting model gives Toronto 72.79% of chance to win this game. My fair odds are minus 267. Bookmakers offered me minus 179, and I think this is a value. Okay, the same is with first five Phoenix. And another thing, and I'm not huge fan of motivation because everyone is motivated. Okay, so if you imagine you are playing in a professional baseball league, you are paid, you need to play. Sometimes those teams that are not motivated or they are not under the pressure, they can play even better, right? Because they will be under the pressure, they will hit better, they will pitch better, and they can win. So I'm not into that motivational thing that much. Okay, I can take this as one angle, and this is maybe the case with Toronto. So I'm sticking with the betting model, but Toronto is also motivated for this game because they are in the hardest group: Baltimore, Toronto, Tampa Bay Rays. And if they want to reach the playoffs, if they want to see the players, they still have a chance. They will start. They will need to start winning the games. And Colorado is the worst team. One of the worst, or the worst team. I never check standings. They are one of the worst teams in the league, and they need to win these games. They won two straight games. They were hitting well, and then I was checking the schedule. They're playing Toronto Yankees in the last games, so they need to win such games like this today. Okay, so I believe they will go with full effort. They are better. They have better pitcher. They're also on a good hitting. Yesterday they were really good, and 2 days ago, so they're really playing well. And I think Toronto is a good value bet. I'm not sure if they will win, of course, but based on these projections and based on odds, I think we have a good value. I also checked the latest odds. I think the odds are already 1.51. I think that the odds could drop a little bit. So if I will beat the closing line, this will be, of course, important and great. So I will know that I made a good bet, and hopefully Toronto can also win. So I will add, I think, 3 units more, or two units more to the record. Okay, and of course I'm not, when I say 2 units or 1.5 units, I'm not betting, I don't know, 5 units or minus 267. This is the craziest thing I see. But I know that many Americans, when they see minus 267, they bet 2.67 units. This is something I don't do. Okay, this is not something I'm doing. So when I say 1 unit, it is only 1 unit. Okay, not 3, 5, 4 units. It is only 1 unit. Okay, it is 1% of my bankroll. And then we have three other games. I would automatically skip these two games. And the last game, Atlanta, LA Dodgers, minus 118 on Atlanta. I didn't check the latest lines. So Toronto, this is completely enough for me. And as I said, you have also Tampa Bay Rays, if you like. And I think this is also a value bet. And of course, you can also use those numbers. Okay. And again, if you want to learn how you can start betting with betting models, if you are interested how you can start solving problems, and you need the knowledge how I do it, so you can accelerate this process, please sign up for a free betting course, or visit underdogchance.com, where I teach sports bettors how they can start building their own sports betting models, how they can start betting with the numbers, and how they can actually win with their own bets without following handicappers, thoughts, or other gurus. Okay, even me. I don't want that you follow me for whole year. Okay, or for 10 years or something like that. Okay, I just want to show you how you can bet, how you can win, and I want that you all. Not all, of course, this is something that will not happen, but I my goal is to teach sports bettors how they can start betting with the numbers, and of course how they can start solving problems. Okay, so that's it for me today. It was a little bit longer video, but I felt that I need to say this, because this is something I was thinking about for last week. Problem solving. Man needs problem solving. Okay, uh, I think the soul of the man dies if we don't have problem solving, protecting weaker, um, uh, contributing or hunting, or fighting or being soldiers. This is something we need, okay? And because the society in the world became softer, we don't need to do these things anymore. We don't even need to go to dates anymore because we have Tinder. So you just pick the girl. We have, you have porno sites. You don't even need to go to dates. We have everything. So we have free stuff. Google is free. Everything is free. So we don't need to do anything. And this is why we are becoming depressed, angry, anxious. Of course we are angry, of course we are anxious, of course we're panicking every single time. Thousands of years ago, men like us, they were going to the battle. They were seeing their wife, their mother, their children for the last time, and they were going to the battle. And people now cry because yesterday Red Sox lost. Come on, guys, we need to step up, right? We need to start solving problems. We need to start being men. This is something I believe. Okay, so thank you.